Hi, you guys. Hey, this is going to be one of my first tutorials in teaching people a little bit more about using my new meal planning software, EatLove. So EatLove is something that's going to be available through me. If you have a package with me, if you're a client and you have a package, you're automatically going to be eligible for an EatLove membership. And if you don't have a membership with me, or you don't have a package with me, I'm going to create a membership so that you can use it. But I pay for it so that if you want to use it, there's just going to be like a monthly fee to try it. So for those of you using EatLove, I want to start putting out at least once a week a little tutorial on just little tips on how to make it work for you. So this is what it looks like. EatLove has a lot of features. And if you're using it, don't get overwhelmed. You can just make use of one or two of the features and make that work for you. Like just let it plan dinner every now and then, and that's it. And if you like it and you start putting some time and recipes into it, you can use it for more meals, more shopping, more logging your food, and things like that. But right now, if you're using this with me, I have probably set you up with a nutrition prescription, which means I've entered your nutrition goals. Some of you might be on a restricted diet. Maybe you're doing an elimination where you're eliminating like gluten, dairy, egg, some things. And we've programmed that in here. So none of the meals recommended to you will have any of the foods that you're not supposed to have. So that hopefully this is helpful to you. But what I want to talk to you tonight is I want to talk to you about protein and a little feature in here about how you can plan your meals if you are trying to make sure you get enough protein in your diet. So this is something you're going to do. First of all, here's your page. You're going to open up EatLove, and this is just a sample avatar page for me. And you see this expand thing up here. You can either just focus on today's meal, my citrus salmon, or what I like to do is I like to expand that. You see single meal view and expand to the week. This is kind of the week of meals, starting with today, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So what I want to show you how to do is log your meal and use this logging feature to learn how to get enough protein in your diet. So this, for me right now, I'm just having EatLove help me plan my dinners. Yeah, because that's where you start with one meal. You don't have to plan everything. But I want to use this to log because I'm trying to make sure I'm eating enough protein. So I'm going to log my breakfast. Here, log my meal. I just click on my breakfast day. And right now it's going to pop up with a frequently used breakfast. And I can say, like, what did I eat today? I had oatmeal. I'm just going to search and I'm going to do, let's see if it has apple oatmeal, apple cinnamon instant oatmeal. There's a whole bunch in here. And usually what I do with my breakfast, I eat the same breakfast every day. And so it's nice to just make your own recipe and make it that a favorite. And then you click on the same thing every day. But let's say I ate this apple cinnamon instant oatmeal. And I had one packet of it, and I'm going to log that food. And now let's go to this edit log here. Okay. So let's look at this breakfast. Oh, let's go back here. So you can see here, there's breakfast, and here's my snack, because I've already logged a snack here. And do you see up here, this breakfast, it says 150 calories. And you guys know me enough to know that I'm not really paying attention to calories right now. But what we are paying attention to is protein. So I'm going to click, you can either click plus, meaning you're going to add something to breakfast, or I'm going to click here, this bar graph, and that means it's going to give me the breakdown of just my breakfast. And these are all the nutrients I'm measuring. And this, I should say, this is part of your nutrition prescription, and I can change this and you can change this. So for me, I'm tracking my omega-3s, I'm tracking zinc, magnesium, added sugar, and then I have some goals. Like I have for fiber, I have a minimum of 25 grams of fiber, And I have goals for how many vegetables I'm eating and protein, carbs, and fat. But up here, I want you to see that in this meal, there are 4 grams of protein. Yeah, let's just pay attention to protein. And I know for me, I want 20 grams of protein in each meal, minimum 20 to 30. That's my goal personally. That's my goal for a lot of people. So 4 grams is not enough. So this is what we're going to do to our apple cinnamon instant oatmeal. We are going to add some things to it to bump up the protein. So how about what do we want to add to it? Let's add some peanut butter. It's at Adams peanut butter. Can't type. Oh, it's coming up. There it is. Adams 100% natural peanut butter. And I'm not going to split hairs on getting things exact here. 2 tablespoons. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of Adams peanut butter. There we go. And now, there we go. And I'm going to click on this again. And here, look, protein's gone up to 12 grams of protein. That is improved. But I think I'd like a little bit higher. So what else could we add to our breakfast? You know, I could have an egg. I know what I could do with this. I am going to cook my oatmeal with an egg. I know this sounds weird, but I'm going to type egg, just eggs. 1 egg. I happen to know that an egg has 14 grams of protein. So while I'm cooking that oatmeal, I'm going to stir an egg up in it and cook the egg in it. It makes it a little custardy. And then I'll add a little peanut butter and I'll add some other things to it. But in terms of protein, excuse me, in terms of protein, let's see what it looks like. I'm going to click this bar again. Ha! Now I have 18 grams of protein in my oatmeal. See that? And 6 grams of fiber. And do you see how I did that? So let's leave that alone for now. And now let's go down to our snack, because I'm going to log a snack too. And you can see for my snack, what I started off with my snack, let's get rid of this here. For my snack, I had celery and hummus, like 4 tablespoons of hummus, because, you know, hummus has protein and fat in it. It's good. So let's look at just the celery and hummus together. It's giving me a breakdown here, and the protein is 7 grams, which is okay for a snack. That's really all right. But let's say I'm actually hungry and I want a little bit more of a snack. And I do, because I'm not getting as much protein in my breakfast, I want my snack to be a little bit more substantial. Or maybe the snack, I could turn this snack into lunch. So I'm going to add something to bulk this up. I'm going to add some cottage cheese. Here's one, 2% cottage cheese. You know, I'm not going to spend all this time dialing in exactly what cottage cheese I have. This is a good enough match. And I'm going to have 1 cup of cottage cheese. I actually like cottage cheese. There we go. And now let's look at the nutrition breakdown. Protein, 30 grams of protein. Cottage cheese has a stonking amount of protein in it. 21 grams of carbs, 17 grams of fat. That's not too bad. I mean, this could be what I would call a solid snack or a light lunch. I've got a little fiber. Yep. So you can see all these other things I'm adding to it. And, you know, if this was going to be more of a lunch, I might add a few other, you know, vegetables, maybe some broccoli to dip in my hummus, maybe some cracker. Anyways, you can add other things to it. But do you see what I'm doing? I'm thinking about this, and I'm using this program to maybe plan my meals a little more skillfully. Yep. So that is how you can use this feature to log your meals and use that logging feature to dial in your protein needs. All right, I hope that was helpful. And I'll see you next time with a few more tips on Eat Love. Bye, you guys.